YouTubers, what's going on? It is your boy once again, RKL2582, here to give your Raw review for July the 15th, 2013. My apologies for getting this up so late. Let's not waste any time and get this Raw review underway. So you had Brad Mack, or the Mack as I like to call him. The Mack era begins, and pretty much he was saying he was going to make a rematch between Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler later in the night, and then John Cena arrives, and of course the crowd boos, because after all, we're in Brooklyn, New York, and you know how New York loves John Cena, right? The Madhouse, yeah, pretty much does something, something shocking, saying like he gives Cena the power to choose his next opponent for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam next month, and then here comes the Raw Money in the Bank winner, Randy Orton. And then pretty much Randy Orton saying like, oh, when I cash this baby in, you won't see it coming. And side note, like I won't make the same mistake that you did last year. And then this man came. I marked out when this dude came out, and I was surprised the crowd marked out too. And they went back to Fandangoing. I hadn't seen that since the post WrestleMania 29 crowd, the night after WrestleMania 29. It was, you know who this is, Fun Dog Go, and then Randy beat up my Fandango. Because Fandango was poking fun at Cena and Orton. It was fun, and then it led up to a match between Orton and Fandango. I have to give Fandango credit. He actually didn't look too bad against Randy, but in the end, we all knew Randy Orton was gonna beat him with the RKO. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Randy Orton, still your Raw Money in the Bank winner for the WWE Championship. Then we had motherfucking Henry. Pretty much, yeah. He said, I'm making no excuses that, yeah, I tapped out. He said, I'll tap every one of y'all out. Yeah, you just gotta love when Mark Henry shuts up the crowd. That's not that. That's, nobody shuts up the crowd like Mark Henry. Bunch of puns. Alright, and then the Shield arrived, and then Mark Henry was like, come on, I'm Mark motherfucking Henry, I want some of this, and Mark Henry was trying his best, but in the end, the 3-on-1 was too much, even for the big man to handle, and they got Mark Henry's big ass up. So if they got Big Show, all those people's asses up, colleagues, Mark Henry was no different. I'm like, wow, so I guess now that Cena and Henry's pretty much done now, I guess Mark Henry's gonna deal with the Shield now. So there we go. We have Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, the rematch from Money in the Bank. Yeah, I forgot the title. Yeah, this was going good, and then before the match, I can't forget. Before the match, AJ's like, oh, baby, like, don't get mad at me. And then he's like, it's time for me to move on. And he's like, oh, no, girl. You don't understand. You and me, baby, we done, boo-boo. And then AJ's like, and I looked at Dolph, I'm like, dude, you don't know what you in for, homie. You know what's gonna happen, right? I was like, you know you done fucked up, right, Ziggler? He's like, you know you done fucked up, right? Oh, man, it's to society. Oh, yeah. If you don't know that movie, yeah, something wrong with you. Alright, anyways, back with the match. As the match was going on, it looked like Dolph Ziggler might get the victory in this, and then the bell rang, and I was like, who's ringing the bell? I'm like, what? And then it was, you guessed it, my sweet, my baby, Divas champion, AJ Lee, looking sexy as hell in that black get up. I don't care what anybody says about AJ. She's damn fine to me. And yeah, she rang the bell, and the Del Rio kicks Ziggler in the head, and then 1, 2, 3, Del Rio wins, and then AJ rages and stuff, and then Big E turns on him too, and so I guess this is the end of that little fight between Dolph, AJ, and Big E. So like, is this gonna lead to a Dolph Big E rivalry match coming up? Looks that way. Alright, so R-Truth makes his return, and he's rapping like for the first time in a long while he's rapping, and then the Wyatts come and attack him. Yep, and then and Bray Wyatt comes from saying like, you all like believe in the heroes and stuff. He's like, And then he's like, and the answer all along. And he's like, change follows the buzzard. And then he gave that R-Truth that finish move, the Sister Abigail. Is that what it's called? Let me know in the comments. And I mean, before he hits, I'm like, this kid's doing my boy. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Oh, that creepy. That's just an Abigail. My God, I've never seen a move like that. I've seen like never, but before he does, he's like, I'm gonna save you, and then boom, kick for it, boom. I'm just like, that's weird. That's some weird shit. Yeah, watch this, man. Good guy. Yeah. All right. Next we had the Real Americans. Yes, that's what the name of Cesaro and Swagger's team name. The Real Americans makes sense. And it was a WWF vote. You had the Usos, the Primetime Players, tons of fun. And the winners are the Usos, and pretty much the Usos get the cradle victory on the for this. And when I was watching backstage on the WWE YouTube site, I laughed at the primetime players and saying like, we got 18%, and I agree with them. Like, they should at least be second to Tons of Fun. There's no way in hell Tons of got more votes than them jokers. I mean, good God, but whatever. So you had your newly won world champion Money in the Bank winner Damian Sandow go up against Christian, and just when Damian Sandow was about to hit the elbow of the saying Christian 1, 2, 3 cradles, I'm like, what the hell? Like, Christian beat the Money in the Bank winner, and I'm like, wow. And then Damian Sanders like, still your Money in the Bank, and then Cody Rhodes was not having that crap. He beat the crap out of Damian, and from the looks of it, yeah, we're gonna get a Rhodes Sandow rivalry, and I would not be surprised that briefcase was online. So all I got to say to my boy Cody Rhodes is, you go, boy, and I hope you get the briefcase off of Damian Sandow. I love Damian Sandow. I think him being Money in the Bank too, but at the same time, it should be Cody Rhodes, damn it. Cody freaking Rhodes should be Money in the Bank, damn it. Alright, you had Brie Bella go up against that booty for days Naomi. Yeah, who I like to call him like a Miss Dark Chocolate coated Reese's Pieces. So good. And yeah, and Naomi had a great show. Of course, Naomi is awesome in the ring, and I like how Cole was saying like Naomi's been held, like saying, but I like she's been held back way longer than Cole was saying, because Naomi should have been pushed from the start, and I thought her or AJ should have won NXT season 3, but that's for another time. But I enjoyed this. Naomi kicked Brie Bella's ass, and I'm so happy. And that move that Cole called the rear end, I call it the booty call. That's what it should be called. Didn't they call that during her FCW run? Yeah, they should have kept that. The rear views is so PG, but booty call is much better. So I'm calling that the booty call instead of rear view. And that epic crossbody off the top. Yep, 1, 2, 3, Naomi. Way to go, Naomi. And I hope you'll get pushed soon on that. And I hope you fight AJ again. I would like to see her and AJ fight, because they had a good match on NXT season 3. In my opinion, at that time was the best season match I saw in that whole entire year, 2010. So I hope AJ and Naomi fight someday. Oh man, this segment right here was masterpiece. It was genius. It was very, very, very well done. Yeah, CM Punk, he was all pissed, and like he was ready to put Clobber in the overtime. You know what I'm saying? He was calling out both Heyman and Lesnar. Yes, Lesnar was in the building, as reported, and it was true. And then Heyman saying like, "Oh, you know what I see? I see an empty ring with you not in it." And he's like, in 2005, he said, "I brought you in. He's like, I made you somebody when nobody else thought you were gonna be made. I made you." He's like, you're the best in the saying you're not the best in the world. He said, you ain't got no family, you ain't got no wife, kids, or nothing. He said all you have is the support of the WWE universe and stuff. He's like, just to validate yourself as being the best and stuff. And CM Punk was all like, like, you know what? Like, damn, I should have seen this coming, but he's like, you betrayed me, and he's like, oh, you son of a bitch, and they bleeped out bitch, I don't know why, but yeah, he was serious, and then Of course, Heyman called out the beast by mocking CM Punk. It's clobbering time, and then once the guitar riff, and I'm like, oh shit, you about to go down, yeah. Brock Lesnar and CM Punk were beating the shit out of each other. I mean, Punk was trying his damnedest. He was relentless, like he said in his phone. But in the end, Brock Lesnar was too much of a beast for him. Brock Lesnar kicked CM Punk ass and then some. I'm dead serious. I have to say it. As much as I like Punk and stuff, and I do like Lesnar too, Lesnar just beat the shit out of him. And then he was like, stay out of my way. And of course, the F5 on the table. It's just like, my God. Yep, so it seemed like, yeah, they're still building towards Punk and Lesnar. They just got to make it a fit for SummerSlam. And with me, I'm still don't know who I want to win between them, man. I'm still torn with this. You know what I'm saying? So maybe as the weeks go on, I'll start to decide who I want to win between Lesnar and Punk. Then we had pretty much almost everyone's opinion the match of the entire night. Rob Van Dam go up against Y2J, Chris Jericho. And I really enjoyed this match. In my honest opinion, I thought RVD had a better showing in this match between Y2J than what he did in Money in the Bank this past Sunday, in my opinion. Because at least this show that RVD, I guess, is back for real. And, you know, for me, this is a start, you know, maybe start me to like RVD again, you know? So I'll just say RVD, that's a good start, homie. That's a good start. I'll admit it. I mean, because of and but anyway, this was a good match. I enjoyed this, and I thought it was really well done. And in the end, I mean, RVD hits the 5-star frog splash. 1, 2, 3, your winner, Rob Van Dam. And now, the moment I've been waiting for all night, it was decision time. Yes, John Cena gets to choose his opponent for the WWE Championship at next month's SummerSlam pay-per-view. And he was going to let the WWE Universe, he wanted to help him out and stuff. And then, of course, he was name dropping, you know, Slater, I don't know why. And then Orton, I was like booing. I kept booing up to Y2J and RBI kind of, but I was just like, say the name, say who I want. I was like, he better pick, you know who. He better pick him. Please pick him. Please. And then when he finally said, like, I choose Daniel Bryan. Yes! 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 Oh my God! I was like any other deep fried mark out there. Internet, the crowd. Oh my God, the crowd popped big time, and they were making it known throughout the segment. Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan. Yeah, because I'm like, you can't deny this scene because he knows that he's gonna pick them. Like, come on, yeah, you're supposed to say you're for the fans, right? And he did it. So, oh my God, finally, so D. Bryan gets his WWE title match after all, even though he didn't win Money in the Bank. So this really put me at ease here. So I guess Daniel Bryan really didn't need to win the briefcase Sunday, even though I really wanted him to, but he got the title shot anyway. So he got the title shot without winning the briefcase. So that just proves that Daniel Bryan, yeah, that he's coming, man. I hope he wins at SummerSlam. They have to let him win because I hope he wins. And I know the Lex man, yeah, I saw his reaction. And trust me, dude, I reacted the same way you did. And shout outs to him because I know he's going ape shit still. Yeah, he's the biggest deep fried market that I know. He's probably more than me. Yeah, because yeah, like I am with AJ, that's how he is with Daniel Bryan. So you know what I'm saying? All right, and I got to plug it too. Okay, description box below, you'll have a link to his channel. Sub to him if you haven't already. Anyway, this is your boy RKO2582. Overall, I thought Raw was awesome. I thought it was very enjoyable. Another Raw after pay-per-view like Payback. Another good show. I'm like, WWE's been stepping up, and I'm very happy. And I hope they keep this up. Once again, take care, everybody, and peace.